going to cover the buyers for this week. So these are the pairs that I trade. So let's look at them one after the other, and then we'll draw our buyers. Okay, let's start with GBP AUD. So I already marked them out. I've done my analysis. This is bearish. So I'm looking at the market going down because we just took out this this volume imbalance and this fair value gap right here. So after a fair value gap, the market usually runs towards liquidity. So this is the next draw on liquidity. So that is what I'm targeting on. That's my focus for the week. That means you are going to be bearish. So what on the daily time frame, I'm expecting that the market should at least go up, run into this fair value gap and this other block, and then before dropping down. So that is what would likely happen, or I'm expecting to see. Then let's go to Euro USD. The Euro USD, I still have the same expectation on the weekly time frame. You can see we just took out this market just traded into this other block here, and then it gave us a 3 candlestick pattern, and after a 3 candlestick pattern it's usually followed by a bearish move. So the next draw on liquidity is this fair value gap here. So that is what I'm expecting. So we'll still want to see price trade into this other block then before sending it lower. So you don't just sell, but this is what you expect. So at least we expect today to give us bullishness into this zone, then drop. Then for USD card, okay, for USD card, this is what I'm expecting. Let's go up a little bit. Yeah, on the weekly time frame, we have the CRT pattern on the weekly candle, the CRT range high and range low. Now we also have the turtle soup, which is the second candle here. After the turtle soup, we want to expect the market to keep going up, and this thing occurred within a key level. And what is the key level? This is a weekly order block. All right, so that makes us to trust this thing to some extent that is going to push price higher. So coming to the daily time frame, there is nothing clear on the daily time frame, but if you drop down to the 4-hour time frame, you will see what the market is likely going to do. Sorry. So you can see we have a 4-hour market structure shift here. You also have it here, right? Then for those who do SMC, if you're an SMC trader, this is your inducement right here, and then this is your fair value gap. So we're anticipating that market is going to come down, take out these inducements, and then run into this fair value gap before running up, going up, right? So that's the bias. A little bit drop and then a push up. That is what we should be expecting to see this week. Then lastly, we have Euro JPY. Let's go back to the weekly time frame. All my analysis is really on the weekly time frame. If you look at this weekly time frame, you don't need a rocket science to tell that this is bullish. Yeah, we've been bullish for so long. So dropping down to the daily time frame, let us see what's going to happen. Okay, there's a liquidity zone which I'm expecting that this market should take out this liquidity here before continuing its upward movements. But nothing is clear on the daily, so you may not really trade this pair so much. You can see it's a lot of consolidation. Go to 4-hour time frame, you can see a lot of consolidation. But on the 4-hour time frame, a pattern is already happening. It seems like it wants to drop. So you can see market structure shifts, came back, respected this other block with this fair value gap, dropped again, respected the other block here, but it didn't go further. So if it still wants to keep this structure, remember this is market structure shift, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So if it wants to continue this pattern, I expect it to at least trade into this fair other block here and then drop down, right? So that would be one expectation, and that is all for currencies. Then if you trade indices, this is the German indices. My expectation for this is bearishness. I expect this market to be bearish because we've taken out this at consecutive order block, and then we have a 3 candlestick pattern here. After this 3 candlestick pattern, so we're expecting a sell-off to at least this zone, right? So but on the daily time frame, we have a 3 candlestick pattern inside an order block. So we expect the market to at least go up a little bit, right? Go up a little bit before dropping down. So to what extent do we expect it to go up? Now the 4 hour makes it clearer. You can see on the 4 hour time frame we have market structure shift, then we have inducements. So SMC traders, you understand this one properly. So this is your setup aligning with my own setup. So we want to see if price can run this inducement to this level and then before sending it down. So that is what you should be expecting for the German indices. Then lastly, for Nasdaq has been bullish too. In fact, we are currently on all-time high. So the only thing you just have to do here is to focus even on the weekly time frame. You can see it's up, weekly bullish, all green candles throughout. Look at daily, green candles are more than red candles, so we are bullish. 4 hour, still the same thing, we've been bullish. So we want to maintain bullishness on this pair. Do nothing else. Don't try to sell this market. Make sure you keep buying. And I think that is all for this week. So if you have any comments, if you have any analysis contrary to this, or you have something you want to show me, drop it on the comment section.